Welcome back to the show, everybody. And if you forgot who it is that I miss, I am your reigning, defending, undisputed, ascending God King, the one and only triple the G.O.D. And you're rocking right here live with us, right here on Team G.O. Ref TV. And yo, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, baby. Yo, with Evo Japan any moment now with the exhibitions and stuff, the website is live, and I figured, you know what I'm saying, to get this work proper, get the juices flowing, man. Do it like I always be doing it. Is I figured we take a look at the website and we learn how to navigate this city of the wolves, because we gonna need to learn how to get the work done. So I got Big Cuz Edge in the building, man. We about to ship it over right now, cause yo, we about to get the work in. So if y'all ready, I'm ready. Let's go get to work. Big Cuz Edge in the building, and yo, welcome to the website for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. And if you forgot where it is, I am in your top right corner, so you know what I'm saying. Pay attention to me, but keep focused on what we gotta do, because you need to rev it up and unleash your fury. So, let's find out what's going on with this thing here. Reading voice. After 26 years, Fatal Fury is back. New ref system supercharges the excitement. SNK beloved Fatal Fury series first hit the market in 1991, spearheading the fighting game boom of the 90s that swept industry thereafter. So, I like the sentence, but maybe that this is impromptu. Let's remember something very important. The first Fatal Fury game is the best version of Street Fighter 1. Let's just make sure that we understand that, because there is a lot of weird disconnect of understanding what Fatal Fury 1 is supposed to be because of who created it and why the game exists in the first place. There's a reason why Street Fighter 2 walked up to it in the lunchroom, punched it, and stole its lunch and ate it. Because working with old things versus improvising and expanding on new things. That's why Fatal Fury Special is one of the best fighting games of all time. Another day for another discussion, but I figured that we would discuss that. So, let's see. Where was I in reading? Oh, G.O.D. Mark of the Wolves, released in 1999, has for some time served as the franchise's most recent installment. But all that's about to change. 26 years on, a brand new entry, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, is set to arrive on the scene. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves features a unique art style that simulates the senses, an innovative rev system that supercharges the excitement, plus a host of other battle systems even more robust than before. And yeah, we're gonna get into that. The game also breathes new life into the series by introducing new words. Where are my words in this morning? This game also breathes new life into the series by introducing two distinct control schemes, ensuring fun and excitement for newcomers and veterans alike, as well as other fresh features and elements. And we'll talk about that too, because there's a video I have to do of a thing that I have been playing, in my absence, that we should talk about. Well, we'll get into that though. The streets of Southtown are a hotbed of action, wild dreams, and even wilder ambition. Love the sentence. Here, at long last, a new legend is about to unfold. Okay, cool. So, here's the website proper. Let me move this up here. Y'all don't mind if I do this, right? I'm gonna go full screen now. I should have went full screen over there. It should have been full screen anyway. Just trying to get the tech to work is crazy, but trying to get the work out the best I can. So, here is the fighting guy for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and I'm gonna read more stuff. So, get a drink, cause reading voice is hard. So, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves features a unique. Okay, this is that same blurb I just read. See, this is why we rehearse, but live television is live television. So, I have a plan, because see, the reason why this video was supposed to be out 2 days ago with all the other stuff I had to do was trying to figure out how to present this, because they really want to talk to you about this. But talking about the rev system makes no sense right now, because no one knows what's going on yet. So, how about we find out what's going on? So, how to play this thing? If I remember my buttons right, if I do that, here are the basic buttons, so you can move in all those directions. Really quickly, because I'm looking at this. Shout out to 8-bit though with those SNK controllers that they came out with recently. Like, I really need a 6-button one of those because there is a controller for the PS3 that is highly sought after. That we're not going to get into the story. Just know I had one and I don't have it now, and I would love another one. So 8-bit though, if you're listening, hook your boy up. Anyway though, buttons. We got square, X, triangle, and circle. But we know those better as A, B, C, and D, of course. But well, actually, that's only notation for boomers like your boy here. But A, B, C, and D. The only button that we should really be concerned with is the R1 button, which is the Rev Guard button, and we'll talk about what that button does a little bit later. But in combination with other stuff, you can also press additional buttons. So L1 is an R1 plus triangle press, and we have X and circle for some reason. So let me see. X is, why would you press, why would he have both? Yeah, so you got both kicks and push buttons. So you got A, B, C, D. Okay, I'm like, see, again, this is why we rehearse and it's not live television. Anyway, you can hold R1 and press forward to dash and press back to back step, and then you can do hops. So that's kind of interesting. So R1 is kind of like working like buttons in like Samurai Showdown, and later like all of the Thomas Wave games where you have the 5th button that does a thing, a whole bunch of stuff. So shout out to SNK remembering that they sat up here and made video games for another system, and the best KOF game of all time is on that system, the King of Fighters 11, if you aren't keeping up. Let's move on though. So, see, I want to talk about this for a moment, because we're going to get into this, but just a quick spoiler for something that's coming out. Something I have been playing a whole lot recently is the King of Fighters 2012A on my phone. Here's a small spoiler for that video when it comes out. Don't play the game on your phone. Play the game on a tablet, because execution and thing. But again, just a small spoiler, I appreciate how that game makes playing KOF 13 feel versus how I was playing it on PS4 streaming a PS3 game, which you just let me download the bitch. So there's that. Anyway, spoiler for that video later. Let's talk about Smart Style, because again, we're in 2024. The more we get into trying to make it open for people, the less that there's that gap and that skill gap of execution. And also we're leaving levers behind and going leverless, and that's a whole nother thing that this is not the show for. But let's find out what the buttons in Smart Style does. So let's see. A, when you press the punch button, light bird to win close, heavy close to win far away. And then if you press A, you can do a rush command just like you can in KOF 15. Is that again, so it seems that you only have a punch and a kick. And again, that works kind of like KOF 2012, yeah, where like depending on the context of when and how you press it, that determines what kind of button you get, because it has to do all of those buttons. Because again, if we're still talking about 2012 here, you have literally 5 buttons. Technically, you have a punch and a kick, you have a roll, which is sometimes used in smart mode to activate other moves that don't do a direct attack, and you have the special button, and you also have a hyperdrive button that you can just press right there. So all that stuff. But anyway, so again, like words. What words are we looking for here? The word we're looking for is, like, I just lost the word. I had it, now I don't, and I'm trying to get it back. Got it. When you press either square or X, it is situational. It's situational what happens when you press that button and when and where you did. There is a smart word for that, which is the word that I was looking for. That I lost, but again, live television. But hey, whatever. The triangle button will do your special moves again, so we talked about that. And circle will do smart combos. So the circle button is your rush button, and your square button are for doing combination attacks. And we'll get into that later, because we will, towards the end of this, actually look at everybody's move list where they give you like give you like a basic command for everybody to do. So I'm guessing so they don't want people fully coming this blind, even though people have already played it. I've seen all that footage, but we're not going to analyze that here today. But anyway, continue. The rev guard button, of course, you know what I'm saying, that button does that. L1 does throw. So let's see, perform with a throw. So it's like, so yeah, so because this is the year 2000 and something, and what, Third Strike came out in 1999, you press both light buttons and you throw people, because that's just how we do things. So here's what it is with that. So you could do a back throw. Nothing will happen to press in the air, so no one has let's put it this way. No one has a normal throw right now, and probably this build in the game. But given the possible characters, and that's a whole nother video about what pressing L1 in there will do for certain characters, but that should probably change. We'll talk about the rev bow later, which is done with R2, and L2 does the dodge attack. We'll talk about that too, because now I'm sitting up here looking at this, and I re-look at this now, but we just gonna re-talk about it, because we're not going to really focus on smart style, but we're going to talk about all of those things and how much like OG G.O.D this game is, or it's trying to mask its systems of, this was a thing, but we named it cool stuff now to make you pay attention. Anyway, simultaneous button presses. So if you press down in an attack, you get a crouching version of the attack. And again, because those things are situational about when and where, about what will come out, whether that being a light or a heavy button. Of course, you can do square and X, and we just talked about the do a throw, or press it down one. If you press both heavies, you can do rev arts and stuff like that. So you got 2 button rev arts, and then you can activate. Okay, so you can do rev arts by themselves, or you can do square, triangle, and circle. So let me see. If we're talking about buttons and thinking about it, so the punch and special buttons. The punch and special buttons will activate rev arts, which, spoiler alert for a minute, which are your EXs in this game. And you can activate your supers, which are ignition gears, by pressing what would technically be on the normal but both heavies, but instead you are pressing the special button and the smart combo button. Okay, that makes sense. And then you can do your rev blow, which is, things we'll talk about. TOP attacks, spoilers, and then you can do backwards and forward dashes and all that stuff you could do with the R1 button. So we're gonna escape from out of here and come back over. Oh wait, so this is probably where I should have put those things, because when I was trying to structure the video together, the thing that I did was I went to go read a couple of old game manuals to see how they did it in order. And how they did it was they sat up here and explained to you. And then they sat up here and it's like, at this juncture, I would bring up the screen guide, because we probably should understand like what the things look like. But given that we've talked about basic controls, which spoiled all the fun stuff, because we do that, I'm trying to figure out on live TV what to do here. So yeah, you know what, we are just gonna skip straight to the screen guide right now. We're just gonna skip straight to the screen guide. So if actually, you know what, just so they're following along, there's a button that activates the screen guide, and we'll press it if my touchpad actually wants to work, and we'll go to the screenshot that I screenshotted, because it's right here. So this is what City of the Wolves look like when you play it. So we got round icons and stuff. You know what that is. You know what a health meter is. You know what the time is. You know what a guard gauge is. It's right here, right? You know what I'm saying? The rush counter. One of the things I've always loved about SNK games, that combos are called rushes. It is always a thing I appreciate and will never, ever, ever not appreciate in my career ever. Here is where we got system messages, your counter hits, and other things we're going to get into a minute. Here's that rev meter, and here's your power gauge, and we will talk about these things. Potential and super specials. We'll talk about that. But yeah, so let's talk about this a little bit more in depth though. So selective potential gear, or If this was the year 1999, you would call this a tactical offensive position. So, let's take a look about what SPG is, and no, it's not Space Patrol Gamma for anybody checking on, but we'll talk about Power Rangers. I really should have did that video about Cosmic Fury and once and always, but again, shout out to my man Minister W, but we'll get into that anyway. So, selective potential gear. Your SPG can be set to one of three positions: start, middle, end on your health gauge. SPG is deemed active when your remaining health is in your chosen SPG position. SPG provides you the powerful, the words again. SPG provides the following effects when active. Your health gauge recovers gradually over time. Your attacks become more powerful. Your power gauge builds up in larger increments, and your rev meter builds up in smaller positions. Set your SPG further down the health gauge to increase the benefits of the above effects. So, nothing's changed from TOP. Now, here is a fun fact for you guys, just so that you can go play versions of G.O.D that are after the AES version where you first could do it. There was a way that when you are selecting TOP where you can press up and down, where you can sit up here and change how much time you are in TOP. Why you would do this, I don't know, but it was always a fun thing to like know that you can mess with it. You can literally have it in one increment. But again, just something about just growing temporal. Because of what tactical offensive position grants you, wins and losses are literally can be determined at the character select screen. Because understanding TOP and how it functions in play period is part of understanding the character. And it's a lot of understanding how you play the character, because you can put your TOP at the beginning and be like, come out offensively going, but you don't get much. You don't get much out of it when it's at the beginning versus when you get lower in your life gauge when you can activate TOP. Understanding that there are ways to be knocked out of TOP to then get back in it because of system that the game has in place that this game has too. It's a lot of ebb and flow in that, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later when we talk about what's going on with the rev system and all that. Your power gauge. So, 1, get your P power, and 2, get your S power. So level 1s and level 2s. So you can do ignition gears based off of them, and given what that we know, the only things that ignition gear and red line gears do is that I don't know if, again, live television, if the meter is used for anything else, but I think that is what the rev meter is for things that would normally probably take power gauge to use are now relegated to the rev system. So I think that is a good way to balance that out. And of course we have hidden gears, and we need to talk about this. I've read the move list. It doesn't tell you what any of these things are. However, in G.O.D, this was a thing. If your name was Kushnu Bhat, if your name was Bonjane, if your name was Rock Howard, or if your name was Kim Dong-Won, because all 4 of those characters had a extra special move. You had the I Know My Mademoiselle. You had his was Marco, as his name is now canonically, had a Ryoko Rambu. You had Dongwon. He had a special Hien Kukaku joint, and of course Rock had the Neo Daily Rave. So there's that information. We don't know what any of these hidden gears are, but it's going to be interesting given what it is, because I'm finna read this. Hidden gear, we gonna refer to a character's move list, and I spoiled it for the people at home. It doesn't exist because you're not telling us what the command is right now. An epic move, an ace up your sleeve that is only available when your SPG is active. Your rev meter fully recovers when this hits. So, Here is my question. Because of all of the footage that's been out, all of the footage that's been seen at this point, I know there is one thing I have not seen, and not a bit of footage, and we'll talk about that, but I have not seen one Hidden Gear perform in actual gameplay. So I don't think that your Hidden Gear would be hidden behind a power gauge, but if you're in SPG, it's just like kind of like, I'm like, because I'm wondering like what the balance is for that, because it's like, are we talking about, is it a one and done? It's like, okay, Brent, I'm with you. I like that. For all of my SVC Chaos people out there, exceeds, is it going to work like that, like the exceed mechanic, where when your health meter is low, and we're talking about chaos here, is that, do you get that one time, one hitter quitter, and you never get it again? Whether on hit or miss, or can you just keep popping Hidden Gear till it hit? Or is that if you try to do Hidden Gear while in SPG and you miss, you automatically overheat. I'm wondering if that's what that's gonna be the play. Is that if you're understanding that I'm in SPG and I'm hitting you with a combo, is this kind of like is this like a KOF 15 situation where I can go level 2 in a climax or something like that? Can I do a red line gear into a hidden gear, or cancel or do an initiation gear into a hidden gear? Because again, you only got 2 levels. It's not like, unless SPG in the ref system and all that come together where you could do a P power, S power into a hidden special move. Because I'm talking Garou right now. But could you do an initiation gear to a red line gear into a hidden gear? Is that possible? I don't know if how the game's balance would hold to that, but I kind of see that that's a possibility as the game evolves, because again, we've seen it in the other games. Literally the first thing that came to my head was the end of Game of Fighters, where you could literally on purpose cancel level 1s into level 3s. I'm a Yamcha player, so to be able to sit up here, to not have to worry about Spirit Ball anymore in a level 3 without actually having to try to time it and sit up here and think I'm playing Yoriko from Arcana Heart to try to sit up here to get the proper thing to combo something. Can you do Ignition Gear, Red Line Gear, and a Hidden Gear? We don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe that's the change that comes in the game's later life, because one of the things I've noticed, and we'll talk about this a little bit as we examine more footage and do like that, I appreciate this game is raw with sitting up here letting you put the hurt on people. So if nothing else, it does that very well. But I'm glad we got into that. So we've done all that. We probably should go right here, because now that we know how to play our game and we know how to do that, let's go right here. full screen itself. So now that we know how to control our stuff, now that we know how to look at things, let's go through this really quickly. We know that, again, this year 2024, after third strike, you press both lights, you can throw somebody. Now, we got low dodges and high dodges. This is from Garou, aka why are you ducking against the computer, son button? Because here's the thing, go play Garou and just duck. Guess what the computer is going to do to you all the time? It's going to do your low dodge attack, because they hit overhead. Is that in a high dodge attack sits up here and gives you lower body invisibility for you to do this, so that you can sit up here and anti-air a clown. So you know what I'm saying? Learning how, because again, this is a fast moving game. So I see a lot of being able to probably do a low dodge attack or something, depending on your character, rev art out of it, things of that nature and stuff like that. So I really see, because again, these moves in Garou were made to remind your opponent, don't do dumb ignorant shit. So this is probably still a don't do dumb ignorant shit button. However, given the speed and frenetic pace of the game, it's going to change a little bit about how you think about using it and how you can further use it to expand your offense. Of course, we got combination attack. We're going to go over those when we get into character move lists and you can do a dash jump. So you jump and do a dash dance. So go like that. So in smart style though, again, press circle. You get a whole bunch of easy combos. If you do up, if you do left, neutral, left, down, or right, you get a special on each of those buttons. You can do a combination of well, triangle and circle, which would be the special button and the punch button to get your different rev arts. So you know what I'm saying. So it's good. So you combine it. So you get the specials, and then if you combine it with the punch button, you get your rev arts. Okay, because again, live TV. And then it's like initial gear, so you combine your smart combo button with the special button, and then you can do your supers. And then you know what I'm saying. That button, L1 works the same way on normal controls. L2 is like, because I think you can still do the same things and stuff like that. So L2 is your low dodge, up is your high dodge. So you know what I'm saying? You got hopping over your opponent, hitting with an overhead, sitting up here, dodging enemy attack with that invincibility, and sit up here and pop them. And then you can press square to get your combination attack on, or your rush stuff going, popping down. And then you can do dash steps and stuff like that. So now we can get to some goodies. Now we get to watch some videos. So gotta watch these videos. So okay, so we're not going up there yet because we have to go up. We have to go down, go back up, and then come back down again. Fun video, trust me. You're not weirdly sitting up here having breaknecks at all. Give me a second. So a G.O.D classic, Just Defense. Input back or down back just at the right time, and also possible in midair. So just in defense, just like the name implies, is when you block your opponent's attack at exactly the right moment. You'll enjoy several benefits after a successful just defense, which includes slight health recovery, mev meter decrease, which is the important thing, and the chance to perform a guard cancel, which is equally important. So let's take a look and see what's going on with just defense. Rock you! Rock you! Rock you! I'm going to be silent through those because we're going to go back through them. So don't worry about them. Let me turn this down just a little bit because I got to talk over this now. So, okay. So, actually, you know what? We'll wait. So, pause it right here. Can you please move out my way? See, this is the one thing why I like to use what I use so I can get my John Madden on and get my frames on. But yeah, so right there, right okay, out. So let's watch the slow-mo one more time. So again, that window pretty tight between, because again, you have to guard it just right. Now, again, because it is what it is, you're just defending. Just proper block at the right time. So, one more time. Bang. Just like that. Proper just defend. Let's get into these air just defense real quick. I'm gonna let it run. So, here we are. So, just remember, is that right here, if you notice, you get a little meter back. You get a little health back. You decrease your rev just a little bit. See, got to pay attention. We're gonna run it back one more time because I just want y'all to see. I just want to see y'all rock this slow motion. So this is why I love doing what I'm doing. Pay attention to the bottom right here at the rev gauge. It's gonna go down just a little bit. 2 points. 2% on the rev gauge, and then boom, just like that. So actually, that's math. That's different math that I was talking about, because it seemed like it goes down depending on what the hit is and what you're just defending. So hold up, because now I'm saying, so it's at 4. Okay, so it's at 48 when Rock and Terry are about to meet in the air. So I think because this is the thing we're gonna talk about the rev gauge, and I'm kind of glad again that because I looked all over this and was rehearsing it and stuff, trying to get it together. But here's what I'm noticing: whenever you're not in an attacking state, in some sort of neutral, your rev gauge goes down. So anytime you are doing something other than pressing a button, which is advancing, your rev gauge is slowly going down. So, because again, because the just defenses just happened and it's going down already. So, and then you get the second just defense. We don't get to see the end of it going down further. So there is a lot at work there. So actually, you know what? Bring up the video again, because I just want to make sure that I'm conveying what it is that we're looking at here. So again, long before Rock just defends this jumping D here, because Rock was in neutral, not pressing a button, the rev gauge is going down. Then the successful just defense drops it, and it's slowly dropping, and it's going to slowly drop again, but we don't see the rest of the drop. So it would have been kind of a little more informative that we would have just, if the game would have let it rock for a second or two to see how much it really goes down. So again, jumping in neutral, rev gauge is already going down. Successful just defense, I get my heal, I get some rev gauge, I get the rev gauge lowered. Hit a second just defend, more of that. So I don't think the effect stack is that I am in neutral. What has now changed about my neutral is that I'm doing something as an action, as my just defend, which makes my rev gauge go down, and I get the healing and all the bonus stuff. So that's what's up. I'm glad about this. Now, this is what I want to talk about. Hyper defense. Input forward or down forward just at the right time when blocking consecutive hits. Hyper defense is when you do a forward input at exactly the right moment during a multi-hit attack. The benefits are the same as just a regular just defense. Slight health recovery, rev meter decrease, and the chance to perform a guard cancel. This is a red parry. It's a red parry. Think no more of it other than what it is. You're going from a block and going into a just defense, so now you've hyper defended. So red parries are a weird thing, but let's take a look at the video, because again, like I said, what I know about red parries are a beast because of the timing that it takes for you to go from block and do a proper red parry. But again, let's just let the video talk. Here we go. What's up? Standard C, forward C. Standard C, forward C. So, one of the things in my mental notes was, I went through the footage. One thing I could not see or confirm was if Terry had his two-hit standing D, which is that double kick, you know what I'm saying, which is famous in both Garo and of course where I use it mainly in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum to combo into anything on that man's move list. But again, let's run it one more time. So, hyper guard. So, we get into the slow mo. So, let's run it. So, Rock is ducking right now because he's ducking his mid and blocking it low. And then he hyper defended it by standing up. So you can switch because that second hit is gonna hit high, because it's like if he'd hyper tried to defend that low, he'd have got crushed. So that's the thing. So it's good to know that hyper defense works that way. So it's like, because I don't know if it's going to be a thing of, if you're unsure about if you're trying to just defend the first hit or whatever, is that, well, I'm blocking and then I can go into just defense. So this, I feel, is going to literally be a dance, like early on as the game matures, because this is the thing I see changing just a smidgen about how hyper defense works and you in it, because You should go watch some crazy Just Defend videos. That stuff is insane. And understanding it in that context puts this in an even deeper one. But I really think that this is something you're going to really have to learn to master. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got a chance to talk about hyper defense, if nothing else. So, what else we got here? So, once you have either just defended something or activated hyper defense, you can interrupt your own block status and counter with any of the special actions, whether that's a special move, any of your supers, a rev blow, or hitting gear. And guard canceling into ignition or red line gear makes them come out faster than normal. You'll be a true force to be reckoned with. So, let's take a look at a guard cancel. Rock you. Bang. Just like that. Alrighty. Bang. Rising star. Just like that. So, Mr. Bogart here throws out this power wave, which he probably shouldn't do at this close of a range, and this happens to his ass. As it should, because that's the way the Lord wills it. Yes, if you throw a fireball like that and someone's just defending it and they can sit up here and do that, it is what it is. So, here is the thing I want to be understood. So, okay, so this is the part that I want y'all to understand real quick, right? So, I need y'all to pay attention to the rev meter real quick. So, the just defend, he just defended it. Stuff went, the rev gauge went down 5%, right? However, in the math, he spent 17 to get off that. So I just want y'all to know that as we sit up here and take a look at this just defend the rising storm. So, booyah. So, we're gonna let it rock. Bang! Slow-mo. So, again, let's take a look. Take a look at the rev meter. 53%. So, rising storm. So, here are a couple of things that I'm glad that came up, because again, live television, even though I did my homework before we sat down. How much rev meter is decreased when you just defend something is dependent on what you're just defending. Just as it matters how much you're going to get healed and everything like that. Because I didn't want to talk about that, because I want to talk about this first, because I knew y'all needed to see the numbers move in action for y'all to understand that everything you just defend or hyper defend is different, and what it is, how you punish afterwards, and everything else you can do, including the healing portion and getting your rev meter back and all of that. And I'm trying to get comfortable. Take some water. Y'all don't mind me, right? So we're gonna run that back one more time. We're gonna run that back one more time for the hood in full slow-mo. So, Terry, don't do that jumping C, buddy. Rock just defends it. Rising storm, just like that. So, gotta be cool to be worried, because as we get into the rev system, a little bit too much can be a little bit too much. Breaking, pressing your light and heavy buttons during the animation for compatible special moves. This has been a thing since before G.O.D. We'll get into that. Don't worry about it. It's okay. However, you can cancel, i.e. break the animation for certain special moves. This removes the move recovery, which has a variety of benefits. Create more combo opportunities for yourself by breaking and then segueing right into a different special. For example, I thought it was something under. It's not. So, let's understand how pressing A and B makes you do cool shit. Like this. So, just so that you know that it takes no, because let's run it back one more time because I want y'all to understand this. You can break all you want to. Bang! Just like that. This is important for multiple reasons. In games where characters can break their moves, it is important to get to understand and know how those moves work in elongated combos. See, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save you the Garo example because I can present to you even more extreme examples of breaking in games made by SNK. So, let's see. Do I want, you know what? Yes, we'll start at the game that came out first where you should really think about this. That being Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, and this character, her name is Hotaru Futaba, best character in the game because of this exact mechanic combined with all the other craziness she can do, which makes her the queen of the hill. Understanding and knowing that when I break something, I have free reign to do whatever I want. So when it comes to building combos with characters that break things in KOF and Fatal Fury games and things like that, is that when you get past what's a basic BNB, your next building block is what is that move that I can break, which elongates and extend that combo, which puts them in the juggle state, which is what breaking does for the most part, especially in the game in Garo, where it is very important in that combo composition of where that special move goes when I break and what I can do afterwards. Again, we saw him. I'm like he broke Rage and Run multiple times. They did sat up her, ran the shoulder, like storm, just like that. No problems, no issues, just like that. So yeah, understanding that this is important. You can't break in special mode. Why would you? There's probably a special combo you can press that does the breaking and all that stuff for you. KOF 14 and 15 were really good at like doing combos that let you do stuff you couldn't do normally anyway, and I don't see this game being any different. So, next we have Feints, which are also only available in arcade mode, arcade style. R1 plus circle, which is your ref button plus heavy kick, or D, as we should say it in this properly classroom, and movement is combined with forward and things. So, we'll read it and then we'll talk about like the Garo of it, alright? So, pretend to do a special move without actually following through. This allows you to keep your opponent in check. You can even feint after a normal attack to reduce its recovery, then combo into something else. This is very true. So, let's take it from multiple vertices. Let's take it from the Garo portion, right? You should think about feints like this. Feints are very important tools in your move list when you start to think about the mind games you can play when you can fake something. Now again, Garo did not invent the wheel on this, but in that mindset of when you play Garo Mark of the Wolves and you sitting up here playing that chess game with your opponent, a feint will make you sit up here because conditioning your opponent to think something's gonna happen and then when it's not, and when they react a certain way, giant nasty punish. Again, brain rocking with me here, but here's an example of a feint that's not a feint, but a feint in another game adjacent to this. That game is Street Fighter Alpha 3, and we're talking about Ryu's fake fireball in that game, which he also had an HD remix, but having a move that does this, but don't know water shootout. Law references to my old days, don't worry about it. But yeah, the water that don't come out, you can say, because when I think about it, that fake fireball in Alpha 3 is that Ryu does it so fast. He go bang and don't nothing come out. Again, conditioning and mind games. Feints are not the only way you can sit up here and fool your opponent. But Garo has it, this dang does too, of you literally have a button that will make your opponent react in a way once conditioning happens. In the immediate use of you using it though, In the immediate use of you using it, it's gonna be a lot of doing a command, doing a command normal, fainting the command normal for you to get back on track and then sit up here and do all crazy type of shit. So that's how you should think about it in the immediate interim of you and feints. But then when you start again, like I say, to get into the nitty and the gritty and the grimy of the mind games of what a feint can do, especially when you having long sets, especially when you having intense sets where that conditioning that opponent and getting in their head fast, and then being able to rob a feint in there to then take a round off one mistake. But enough talking about that. Let's take a look at how feints work in City of the Wolves. Just like that. See, he feinted. Terry was still open for the joint. And he got it. So one more time for the hood. See, okay, so let's go back a little bit. So standard that crouch, that standard C. Feint that Repulkin, bang, just like that. And that's basic usage. When you get it into G.O.D and stuff like that and thinking about elongated combos and stuff like that, feints get greasy. Again, like we sat up here and I tried to make you understand the mind game of it all. It's just something that comes together. But don't worry about it if you don't get it day one. If you go to play G.O.D and you get hit with a feint, don't feel bad about it. It's something that, again, that because of the different levels of how feints can be used and how feints work is what matters. And you'll get to it. Don't worry about it if you don't get it immediately. You will be okay. So where are we right now? So yeah, we're going to look at that last. So let's get to the main event, baby. Welcome to the ref system. The all-new ref system supercharges the excitement. Introducing the ref system, a brand new toolset that offers unique offensive options from the moment the battle begins. Use rev arts, rev excel, rev blows, while FBD is active, of course, and more until you hit your limit when the rev meter overheats. The all-new rev system fight at full throttle and supercharge the excitement. You really didn't think I was gonna make a mock reference here? We love Kamen Rider here. We just do that. So, the rev blow. So, again, more of that we talked about forever ago of understanding this G.O.D shit. This is the TOP attack, ladies and gentlemen, done the same way by pressing both heavies while you are an SPG. And the thing is that what has been expanded. Actually, you know what? Let's read it, and then I will. And if it talks about it, it will. If it won't, we'll talk about it. Rev blow blend offense and defense into one unique move. A hard-hitting strike that lets you brush off enemy attacks at the same time. Input the command while jumping to do a mid-air rev blow. Can also combo into it after rev arts and combination attacks. So, a lot you can do when you running. A lot you can do when you running on that full gear, boy. So again, we talked about TOP attacks. Now, let's talk about TOP attacks. See, that was a weird segue. Anyway, in G.O.D, TOP attacks don't get really used a lot. It's like, how do I say this respectfully? TOP attacks are very, very, very rare to actually see anyone using with any reason for using it because you normally wouldn't. There are rooms for when you can actually barely use it for the characters who can actually take advantage of TOP attacks for actual punishes, which lead into dumb combos that will most likely kill your opponent and things of that nature. It seems that City of the Wolves is taking it to the next level by really making these things usable and useful to you to use. So enough of me talking about that, and also that you can do these things in the air, which is super cool. But let's go ahead and watch the video, if nothing else. Bang. So, we're going to watch the back. Got that hit of armor, son. So, much is different, much is say the same. So here it is right here. This is the part that's important. Okay, I got to rewind it a little bit to get what I'm looking for. But see, Rock does Rock does the rev blow in conjunction to Terry trying to throw off this burn knuckle, and well, bang, just like that. What a punish! You know what I'm saying? TOP attacks, they're not used like this. You can use them out of just defense, but again, because the move is what it is and you have to be in a position to use it, which is important because you have to be in SPG active, as we read, to do this. And the TOP attack just not as useful as a rev blow is going to be. So let me put it back real quick. So, I just want to see something. So, Rock activates this pretty early. And just for the thing. So, me go and put this back. So, here's what that looks like to me. And probably once we start getting more footage this weekend from Evo, is that we'll see more of it. But that seems like that would be very punishable if you just sitting up here just like, wee, bitch, and just sitting up here and you just like, I'm just gonna throw off standing D cause whatevs. Oh boy, hey, thank you, me. Okay, run it back, please. Run it back, cause this is for me. Okay, so actually, that's not an answer, and you're probably wondering why I went back and rushed to that real quick. Close standing D, it was his combo button. Close standing D was his combo button where you could sit up here and do doo-doo and then cancel out of it and do all that crazy stuff near your battle costume. We talked about that earlier. But that stand D, I don't know if that's going to be the close standing D that I thought it was, but again, we'll have to wait for more footage. But like I said, I gotta really see like rev blow, like you do a rev blow in the air and you get blown up, because that's gonna be the moment you sit up here and be like, I'm free. No, I blocked it. You're dead. Because TOP attacks work the same way. You can sit up here and throw them out. They slow to start. They got a lot of invincibility, but they slow as hell to start. And if you rarely hit it, congratulations, you've done a thing. But again, TOP attacks didn't really have a lot of reward for actually using them. They were a great offensive tool that really didn't have a place when you really get past the moment of I am in TOP and I can press this button. But don't worry about that. Here is some new juice though, the Rev Art. So these are EXs. Those drive thingies you talk about in that Street Fighter game that's out now, same thing. The EXs though. Press the above face button simultaneously after a special move input to perform a stronger version of the move. Rev arts rely on a rev meter. So again, more of that. We played Street Fighter 6 and we literally gave you 6 EXs now because only thing that meter does in that game is do super moves, which I think was a great choice for a game I haven't played yet, but watch a lot of. So let's watch a rev art in action. Double red poker. See, I love that. Double Shippuden. Like, I'm glad Rock has that as a thing. A double Shippuden. I thought the day would never come. But just sits up here like, my daddy, double Shippuden. So, you know what I'm saying? And also a double Reipuken. It's like, it was always missing from his kit, but I really feel that in any game Rock was ever in, let's get out of here, that he actually needed a double Shippuden. But given this game craziness, I'm wondering literally, actually, you know what, bring the video back, because I just want to take a look at something, because my brain is working. I'm here. Show me that double Shippuden in slow motion, please. So he jumped back. He jumped back when this is popping off. But you have to wonder if he could shift run over there and follow up on that like Akuma in Street Fighter when he throws their fireballs and they hit and you get hit with the boop boop and then you still sitting up there, I'm reeling from it and hit stun and then continue to get murdered. I wonder if there are some combos that sit up here and are like do hit him, because it's like I'm sitting up here literally thinking of combos. Like you can sit up here, right? do a combo, break a rage run, get in the air, rev double Shippuden, and then continue the combo. Because even though you would do this and you would fly back a little bit, you rage run back over there real quick and then hit him with the dirt. Oh my god. If that is possible, holy shit, that would be crazy. But we'll see about that. But yo, good to see that game's grown up a little bit and you can sit up here and do EXs now. That's wonderful. Rev Excel. This mechanic lets you combo Rev Arts into other Rev Arts. Following up with a Rev Blow is also an option. Keep an eye on your Rev meter and let loose. So, let's take a look at Rev Excel. Okay, so, no. We're gonna take this slow, baby. We're gonna take this slow. So, oh boy, close out the thing. My bad. All right, try this again. We'll watch it back. I don't care. Boom, bing, bop, bing, boom. So, drive, dunk, rising taco, double Shippuden. One more time. Run, dunk, rising taco, bang. One more time, please. Shift rage, dunk. So, okay, because I want to keep it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So, every time there is a shadow, 1. So it's only 2 things happening here because he only blew twice. So, because I don't see a blue shadow, so I'm wondering if dunk works similar to how okay. I just had that move name in my head. I swear to God. I did. I know I did, right? So if that move works similarly to power charge in certain KOFs, is Rock able, it's like, is that just a thing at Rock? Because we'll take a look at Rock's move list and we'll learn the answer. But yeah, so Rage Run, Dunk, Rising Tacos, double Shippuden. So yeah, we're going to have to take a look at Rock's move list when we get done with this because I want to see what's up with that. But yo, that's kind of dope that you can sit up here and do all that. And imagine what happens when you start throwing ignition gears, red line gears, hitting gears, and all that crazy stuff. Is what it is. Ooh, shout to Mega Ran. Yo, that was a good, that Royal Rumble rap was kind of dumb. They beat, I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but you should watch that. Anyway. Multi-bullet shield. I mean, Rev Guard. R1 while standing or crouching, and it can be held. Special type of block performed by holding down the Rev Guard button. Rev Guard is a powerful defensive mechanic that puts more space between you and your foe than a successful regular block. It also negates chip from damage from special moves. I've watched this, but I'm finna be watching for something different because you'll see. You'll see. Let's just watch the video, and if I see it, I'll let you know. Yes. The answer is yes. That button literally works like Melty Shield. Literally. Because you'll only see it in the fast motion. So take a look. So. When you're holding it, you slowly run up the rev gauge. And when the rev guard successfully block, you then add that to the thing. So it's like, yeah, so you just can't just walk around just holding on one way for things to happen. You'll overheat yourself. That's what I want to know. Just like in Melty Blood. Oh my God. So somebody was like, yo, bro, we playing. We saw Melty Blood, fam. We in there now? Okay. See, I love this game even more. So let's just watch it one more time for the beginning. But see, I'm glad that I sat up here because I knew that I watched it when it was the Shield. But again, when I was doing my research and talking about it, this is why live TV is great. But so let's run it back one more time. Regular guard. And just like that. Missed that second one. So yeah. So there you go. So RevGuard is Melty Shield. I'm glad we had this conversation. That's going to be an interesting mechanic. And let's talk about this bad boy right here. The rev meter. Rev actions build up the rev meter on use. When the meter overheats, they become unavailable. The rev meter recovers all the time when you land attacks and so on. So we've talked about this, but let's review. How do you recover your rev meter? You can wait it out for a while. We understood that in instances where you are doing something. Oh boy. So we got some guilty gear going on with some negative penalty stuff, but that I just made that ref for fun, but that's not what I meant. Remember when we took a look at the air justifin earlier, and when we were talking about why the meter was going down when Rock was jumping in the air to justifin those jumping D's, right? If you walk or dash towards your foe. So again, I'm here, run the video back, because I think it's down further. So, run the video back. Run it back. That's what we're here for. Run it back. So, no, it's not. It's not. Okay, it's not. No, wait, we're in a hyper defend video. My bad. Wrong video. So, rock you. Rock you. Rock you. Rock you. Okay. So here's the good goosey crunchy bits. Look. So as you see, even before Terry throws out an attack, because Rock is approaching Terry, the rev meter went down 1%. So it wasn't the fact of that I thought it was jumping in neutral. No, it's because Rock is approaching Terry, and because you are being offensively active, because you are pursuing your opponent, the rev meter goes down. See, you gotta love the full circle shit, baby. You just gotta love it. Oh boy, see, that's the thing. We're just gonna got a touch screen. You know what I'm saying? We do cut screen shit. You know how we do it. So you can wait it out. Walk a dash towards your foe, successfully learn an attack, and successfully just defend and hyper defend, which you just went through. However, beware of overheat status. The rev meter builds up when you perform the following: rev actions, regular blocks, and when the rev meter maxes out, it'll enter overheat status. Overheating has its disadvantages as outlined below. Rev actions become unavailable for a certain period of time. Your guard gauge, the small meter beneath your health gauge, we talked about that earlier, will deplete when you block your opponent's attacks. When the guard gauge hits 0, you'll enter a guard crush state and take longer to recover from hits. Oh boy. That's going to be a problem if you get your shit smashed, because in other games we have talked about in the past, there are some games that penalize you for getting your guard crushed by taking more damage on top of, not being able to block anything your opponent is doing. Don't get caught like that. And we also talked about the selective potential gear, which is our top attack for this game. Your SPZ can be set to 1 per Z position. We read all of this. And on your health gauge when deemed active, blah, blah, blah. So, we should probably take a look at those move lists, because I think we're just about done here. So, here are those move lists, kiddies. Let me full screen this for the hood. Full screen this for the hood for the one time. Okay. Alrighty. So, here are our command lists for City of the Wolves. So, let's answer that magical question. So, Rock Howard. So, rising tackle. What does the star mean? Tell me what the star means, buddy. I'm guessing star means this is a move that can be Rev Excel, I think. No, that's not what that means, because it does not say. Scan here for all move lists and system explanations. Okay. We'll do it your way. It's live TV. I literally just peeked to see how long we've been here. I didn't know we've been here this long. I swear to God. I don't. But see, again, live TV, man, you gotta love it, though. So, Samurai Kagura birth renewal is free on this is what I'm looking at now, just in mobile form. Yeah, it's everything I'm looking at in mobile form. But yeah, while I randomly talk about Steam, Top Nip is $1 for like the next couple hours. So if you're interested in that. So, oh, star breaking moves are possible. Okay. Let me see. So let's see. He didn't break it. Okay. You know what? We're here. We're gonna watch the combo back one more time because at this juncture you've been here for an hour and I didn't know that. I thought this video was gonna go a lot quicker. Lies I told myself. Anyway, let's run it back, please, because I want to know. So, oh wait, this is the wrong button. This tells us how to do it. We need Rev. We need the Rev Excel video. So, guess I know you're not gonna be doing it for an hour. So, okay. So let's see. Okay, so, all right, go back to command list. So, let's see. So, where are we in this combo right now? Where are we? So, hard edge. Hard edge. So, yeah, hard edge. So, we're at hard edge dunk. So, we're at hard edge dunk. Rising taco. So, well, hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Because I'm trying to see it in full. So yeah, that's an EX rising taco. That's an EX rising taco. Beep 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 beep. Yup, it's an EX rising taco. Even though you don't really see the blue joints, bang, because you see he rev bar. So here we are. So let's start. Let's run slow mo from the beginning now. So hard edge, rage shift dunk, and as you see. Full screen, that's not what we want, is rev gauge went up because he's doing another rev attack, which is the rev version of the rising taco, and then EX Shippuden. So there we go. See, look at that. Learning. So I'm glad we did that. So let me see, we're taking a look at Rock's move list real quick. So we got the classic heavy forward standing D, forward D, and then he has the light to medium command, normal, Reppuken, Shippuden, rising tackle, hard counter, crack counter, the rage run. Oh wait, he could do that in 15. That he could go into he could go into shift in the Shikunage. He could go into shift in the Shikunage. So actually, so does he have the follow up? Does he have the follow up the bang? I wonder if he has, so he can go type shift, and then yeah. So I'm wondering, does he have the charge up the bang joint? So we don't know that yet. We'll probably find that out this weekend. So Terry has a three hit command chain for heavy, so standing C, forward D. Okay. Bag that high kick joint, you know what I'm saying? Power wave, burning knuckle, crack shoot, power dunk, power charge. Raging Storm, shining knuckle, cosmic strike gazer, bro. Yeah, and that's the one thing that you see in the trailer that we're not gonna analyze yet, unless y'all want to get in the comments and want me to sit up here and do a special theater episode. We can rewatch all the trailers of tonight because you know it's gonna be new something this weekend. So here's the deal: if a new trailer drop, we'll watch the old ones. We'll watch the old ones first as a separate little thing, and then I'll just do an actual reaction to the new joint if something dropped this weekend. So keep me to my word on that. So actually, we should probably be taking a look at these Excel combos. So when close, do your command combo, hard edge. Yeah, so EX hard edge, your EX hard edge, then EX hard edge, EX rage run into dunk, then C hard edge into rage and storm. Okay, not bad. And for all all four P special, yeah, more of that Garou talk. So what we got for Terry? So that's the thing that we'll talk about. So it seems that the one major other thing they kept from Garou is that P and S power center. So it's still quarter circle 4, whatever, blah blah blah. Plus your lights for your kick special, your lights for your P specials, and your heavies for your S specials. I was about to say something else completely entirely different. Yeah, we gonna say Lady Preacher for last, but yeah, let's talk about the boy Young Tizak. So one of the things that I think I glossed over that I remember, let me see if I can find it here. We talked about combination attack, but the only one that can't do it. So this is technically Magic series stuff of going low to heavies and things like that, just so that we are aware of that. So you can do the cover pin grip fall steel, got the grip, got the chops and the kiss, Justice, Hurricane, Poseidon away, Olympus over, active to phone, Artemis Rex. Okay, yeah, he ain't turned heel yet, or he just went back to his heel persona. Did he even go heel in his timeline? We don't know. Icarus Crush, and the Big Fall Griffin, and the Daedalus Attack, and the Daedalus Sunset Slalom Turn. And of course we have Lady Hotaru, so she has so she can hit your CDD. That's Garou shit. You know what I'm saying? Light to heavy. So she can do the aerial. She can do an aerial turn. So that's a thing that she had in both Garou and Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. So she can use it doing the rev guard button and all of her air craziness. Cause see again, they said we ain't got an air throw. Air throw right here. Hotaru Futaba. So you see when they wrote this verse what they do. So yeah, Hotaru has an air grab because she always did, and all of the rest of her stuff. And we got the social tension ringer and the tension Ronki, aka the I hump you to death super. So let's see if I can try to get through this teaser combo. So we got B to A. Let me see. E EX Icarus Crash. EX Icarus Crash. EX Poseidon Wave. Because I'm looking through the move list. Regular Olympus over, or you could do a Daedalus attack. And a Taru, crouching heavy, EXO Soshin, EX Kobe Kaku, regular Kobe Kyaku, regular Social Shin. So this is all juggles into the Shosho Tenrenge. Okay, cool. Fair enough. I got you. Fair enough. Okay. So what about Joe's wonderful disciple, Lady Preacher? So I'm just quickly looking through her move list. Sine, cosine, tangent. Okay, that's kind of dope. Okay, so we got Tiger Kick and the follow-ups and stuff like that. Hyperbolic kick, and then she got I forget that she got what that the crescent heel or whatever, because that's the one where Joe said if her come back, kick you with that low joint. Oh boy, and she got some follow-ups to that mother too. Nice. So she got Screw, Archimedes, Spiral, and P. Preacher equals MC squared, bro. That's gotta see. And Preacher's last there. So her recommended ass combo was what? Standard C. Yes, so standard C. It says forward and heavy. Oh, so her rev attack is actually useful in actually doing a combo. That's kind of sick. I'm with you there, bro. Okay, so yeah, you go rev attack. Yeah, it's guess again because we've been here for like an hour and my brain is like super fried right now. Yeah, the rev blow is what I meant to say. So heavy rev blow, and then you can do repeated stuff off of that. Then I'm guessing so her rev blow must be the the TNT punch. Okay, I'm with you. So yeah, so heavy rev blow, TNT punch, follow him, hit him with the uppercut at the end. Then you got what? You got the circular step and the low ankle kick. So you EX it that, then you hit him with the tiger kick. You hit him with the tiger kick, and then you follow that up, and then you sit, or you can either do the follow up to that, or you can sit up here and you can do P equals MC squared. That's stupid. That is stupid. So I'm glad to see that that at least one of these combos is sitting up here like, yo, you can actually use rev blows. That's kind of dumb. But yeah, actually, you know what? Before we get out of here, yo, let's actually take a look at the smart style versions of these command lists. So special move. So neutral special is Reppuken for rock, and then you can do a Shippuken in the air the same way. Back is a hard edge, forward is a rising tackle, and down is a Shinku Nage. But as you see, because those are super special moves. So your actual special moves, because you still have some of those left, is that crack counter is done quarter circle forward kick, rage runner is done quarter circle back and kick in each of the follow-ups, and then you got the raging storm and the shining knuckle. And again, it would literally seem that you don't have access to the real stuff. So it's like smart style, you don't get access to hidden. So you know what I'm saying, which keeps it balanced and fair. You know what I'm saying, unlike another game we're talking about. So your recommended rev combo is mass circle a whole bunch and then sit up here and hit you with a raging storm. The same for Terry, his stuff is there. So power charge. So with power charge, follow up. Actually, let me take a look at that because let me see. So with power charge is like it's like Garo and Neil Jabaka. So like power charge, bing bing. So it's like you can do some stuff like that. Like literally, again, brain is fried right now, but I'm trying to get y'all this work. I swear. So you could do the simple special moves of the power wave, the burning knuckle, the power dunk, and the 3-hit power charge, and then you have to do the crack shoot with quarter circle back X, and the power gazing up, and the buster wolf. So mash circle, cancel to a burning. You can either do a burning knuckle, or you can do a buster, or you can do a burning knuckle, or you can do a buster wolf. You probably can do power geyser too, but that kind of depends on where you are juggling the combo when you're doing your smart work. So press circle. So for preacher, she got all that stuff, and we'll go through all of that. So her combo, mash circle a whole bunch, sit up her, and let me see where that move at. So hit you with that hyperbolic, hit you with the hyperbolic EX joint. Hit you with the sine cosine, or sit up here and hit you with the screw Archimedes spiral. So that's kind of dope. T-Zoc, you know what I'm saying? So he got two of them. So literally hit him with the daughterless attack, and then hit him with the let me see. Yeah, so that would be what? That'll be back Artemis Rex into Olympus over. And then you got square. So I guess his pop them up in the air. Then once you get up there, hit him with an air justice hurricane. Excuse me? No, it's an Icarus crash because it's in the air. My bad. See, I can't read. Or you can either hit him with or then hit him with the dataless attack at the juggle. And of course, Otaru's mash that circle. Hit him with the Kobe Kyaku, and then you can either follow that up with the So Shoshin, or hit him with the or hit him with the Tensho Ranki. Oh, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh man, that has been a lot. Believe you me, but yo, bring it back to me. Whoo-wee! Boy, that was a lot. And I mean a lot. I did not know I was gonna go on the 80-minute joint, but yo, it feel good to be back, man. Yo, City of the Wolves gonna be sick. I can't wait for the fun to pop off this weekend. I cannot wait. But yo, we're not done with City of the Wolves just yet. Like, I literally, before I made this video, had a idea for like a short or two, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that people watch more about, some thoughts about City of the Wolves. So, here's the deal. If there will be a new trailer that I know gonna come out. So, we'll do a super special picture show, and we'll watch the reveal trailer, and we'll watch the character trailer for the VA for English or whatever, and we'll do that just for fun before the new trailer drop. But I got some other things I need to immediately get to. There's a video I know I need to make for all my short people that loving my Savage Era short, so I got something for them. I got something for y'all when it comes to the City of the Wolves. And yeah, I know that footage exists for Nin Impact, and I want to sit up here and give it its full just due, and we'll do that. So regardless of that, I appreciate y'all coming through, but please sit back, relax, and stay tuned. I am, of course, your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King, the one and only ship with a G.O.D. Man, shout out to the family, you know what I'm saying? Not in action right now. Everybody's on vacation, but we'll talk about why everybody's on vacation in another video. But shout out to Squish Murder, the congregation, the Ladies of Rage, and everybody who makes this happen. Shout out to Big Cuz Edge for holding it down, you know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, with the new computer and stuff, it's like, use Microsoft Edge. So I figured I'd give it a try in the video. It held it down, and it kept like the stuff to a minimum because, you know, Chrome. So it does what it does. But yeah, man, it feels good to be back to doing one of these really long form joints. So feel good, got the juices flowing. I'm glad I was finally able to get this. I've been trying to do this video for 2 days. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, been trying to do this video for 2 days. So I'm glad I finally got it out there. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm glad that we sat up here, got a moment to go through this, like I said. So super special picture show. Maybe that'll happen tomorrow, Sunday, something like that. I'll get that together. Nin Impact. Got my stuff for my shorties on the Savage Era stuff and all the stuff we got coming. So appreciate y'all coming through and all that. Like, comment, subscribe, all the media links down below and all of that. So if you want to support the show, there's ways to do that because there's something we need to talk about on that level too. So again, we just ask that you sit back, relax, and stay tuned. We will have more show for you after these commercial messages because we kind of have to, because we've got to keep this TV station rolling. But regardless, again, I'm of course the one on triple the G.O.D., your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King, live right here on Team GRF TV. And like I said, we've got more show for all of you right after these commercial messages. Damn, this game gonna be sick, yo. But yo, like I said, more show right after these commercial messages.